Shiva manifests himself in 5 ways, 5 faces, and those 5 faces are connected to the 5 syllables in the mantra Namah Shivaya. Okay, this is what we're going to break down today as we continue our series on Shiva for Mahashivaratri. 5 faces of Shiva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 called Pancha Mukha. Okay, Pancha, 5, Mukha, faces. Okay, so 5 faces of Shiva. Number 1 is connected to the earth. Okay, number 2 is connected to water, to fire, air, and space. Okay, Prithvi, Jala, Agni, Vayu, and Akasha. Okay, so these 5 faces of Shiva, Shiva manifests himself in 5 faces, right? And these are connected to the 5 elements of earth. It is connected to the 5 directions as well. Okay, west, north, south, east, and upward. It's called the zenith, let's say, right? The zenith is the highest point above you. It represents expansion out of your dimension, right? Outside of you. And what are the 5 syllables of the mantra? Na, ma, shi, va, ya. Okay? These are the 5 syllables. So when we're chanting those syllables, we are vibrationally completely aligning ourselves to the 5 elements and to the 5 directions that sustain us on earth, right? All these elements are the combination of these elements sustain us on earth. The directions sustain us on earth, right? And what we need to know is that Hinduism is a vibrational, is based on vibrations, right? The ultimate vibration is Om. That is what the yogis heard in the vibration of the universe. And all the mantras are to vibrationally align everything in our body to the things that connect us to the material and to the spiritual world, right? So it does not matter that we remember the names, okay, of these faces that I will give you, but it is to understand that when we're chanting Namah Shivaya, we are aligning ourselves vibrationally to everything, right? The 5 faces of Shiva, the 5 elements of earth, the 5 directions. This is why these mantras are so powerful, because even though we do not understand it, we do not need to understand all the mantras and prayers in Hinduism. This is for our brain, for our ego, to understand and for our ego to get out of the way. Once we understand, our ego is able to get out of the way, right? Because now it doesn't feel like, oh, why am I chanting this? I don't know what this means. All these questions, all of a sudden they settle down, right? But what is really important is the vibration. Chanting the vibration doesn't matter if you understand it or not, because your body starts vibrating to those mantras, to those chants anyway, and it is aligning ourselves, right? But these understandings are still nice, you know. I like it. So I'll give you the names, but personally I don't even remember them myself, but it's nice to know, right? The names are Satyojata, Vamadeva, Aghora, Tatpurusha, and Ishana. Okay, so these 5 names, right, they are associated to, now we're going deeper, a lower level deeper, right? Just like Vaishnavas will believe that Vishnu and Krishna are Brahman, is Brahman, right? So the Shiva devotees will believe that Shiva himself is Brahman, right? So now this is where Satyajata is the creation, okay? Vamadeva is preservation, right? Aghora is destruction. Tatpurusha is meditation and self-discipline and inner wisdom. And Ishana is the formless, the supreme, right? So these are the 5 forms. And What we need to understand is not really the definitions of these names, but knowing that Shiva manifests himself in 5 forms, connected to the 5 elements, connected to the 5 directions, and by chanting Namah Shivaya, we are vibrationally aligning ourselves in direction together with that which is sustaining us on earth, right? So I hope this video made you a little more aware as a Hindu. Namaste. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.